Well, I finally made it back off that old lonesome highway. I got a few miles on down the road, got the job done, and kept everybody happy and got some bills paid. So it was a good week. Sorry about the delay on the video, but you know how it is. You just gotta get business done sometime. But today's show is brought to you in part by MPS Truck Lines in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Hoss, if you want to stick a little more green in your wallet and a few more miles under your belt and get back home and see them youngins, you need to give these folks a call, 615-288-2354. They'll start you out at up to 60 cents a mile, depending on your good driving record and your job history. So you need to give them a shout. And then we're going to keep this short today on the sponsors, and we're going to get right into the show. We got you something put together. I hope you enjoy it. Had a lot of work to do this week. Ran down to South Georgia. Mr. John done some work for him and his family and extended family. And, very fine people. Glad I got to know them. So Mr. John in South Georgia, if you're watching, sir, appreciate the work. Enjoyed meeting you. If you ever want to go fishing, you know how to reach me. But been a good week. Done a lot of work, hauled some steel and farm equipment, tractors, a little bit of everything. But so I hope you enjoy the video. I'm winding up my day, but this is gonna be on the head of it, the beginning of the video. And we didn't catch a whole lot of fish, but we had a whole lot of fun. So hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, tell your mama and them about us, and ring that bell. We're on to part 2 of the video, and see what we can find out here on the water. A lot of these bass, we've had so much rain and so much crazy weather. You can expect anything. They should be spawning. They really should. But I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. I'm trying to get a water temperature now. I just turned my hummingbird on. They should be spawning. The big females should be laying out there in treetops. You know, about 10 foot of water, just kind of suspended. But it's so screwy right now. I don't know. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what we can do. And get y'all some video footage, maybe catch old biggin. So everything's connected and syncing up right now. So we're gonna ease up this water, try to dodge some of these damn logs. They're not generating too bad today, thankfully. That's the downside about fishing the river. If they start pulling water out, you'll usually catch fish. If they start putting water in, I usually catch fish. But when they stop generating, it's like flipping a switch. When that water quits moving, they're done. Now you can get up in the mouth of these little creeks and stuff where they're kind of spring fed, you know, runoff is feeding these creeks. And you can catch some little ones up in the back of these creeks with a Rapala, Super Fluke, something like that. Throw around the stumps, treetops, and different things. And the water's still really, really high. It's probably running, I don't know, it's about 6 foot higher than usual. 5.5, 6 foot. So it makes it hard for fishing. It makes it hard to get down there where they're at. And what worries me is the water's been up so high so long, I'm afraid they're going to get up there and lay their eggs high on the bank, and then when they drop this bottom out, it's going to kill them. Old Hickory Lake's notorious for that. They've done that for years. They'll, in the spring of the year when crappie are spawning and laying their eggs, they lay high on the bank. Usually bass will get on down there a few feet in the water, but crappie will lay high on the bank. And you don't catch many crappie in this river anymore for that reason, because the river's so unstable. And but they'll take that water level and it'll be way, way high in the early spring. Crappie will be out there laying their eggs. Well, then they'll drop that water level down to summer pool. And when they do, all the crappie eggs die. And they've gotten a little bit better about it in the last few years, more conscious about it. But I wish they would work with our ecosystem a little bit better. Of course, you know, that can't always help how much rain we get either. You know, I know you just got to do the best you can, but I wish there was a better way to try to handle this, to try to save some of these eggs. Because there's plenty of crappie on Old Hickory Lake, and this river, Cumberland River, feeds Old Hickory. But you don't catch many crappie up in this river. The water's so cold, it's a lot down at the lake. But the river fluctuates so much. So we're going to ease up here to a spot or two I know of, and see if we can get this wrapped up for y'all, get you something to look at today besides my old ugly mug. Big old pretty green fish looking all sexy there on my thumb. So, all right, well, let's get this done. My new fancy seat. I like this thing. Up here. Well, ain't you pretty? Ain't you pretty? That's a decent little fish right there. Sure are pretty. You cold too, ain't you? I was working a little too quick. When they're cold like this, they'll move a little bit slower. We're gonna give him a kiss and send him back home. Thank you. Well, that's a blessing right there. Another little bitty one. Hey, little baby. The little ones are hungry today, as usual. Look at that. Ain't you a little pretty one? Oh, we get out of there easy. I don't want to hurt you no more than I have to. Turn you over. I can work that barb back out of there. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bitty feller, but like I said before, we'll sure enough take him, won't we, little buddy? All right, you be sweet now. Go back and see your family. Right through the tip and come back. The wind's blowing my boat, trying to straighten it up. Come back, come out the top of that head just like that. And then take that fluke and bring it right up there, just past, just to kind of get flimsy, just past the head. You want the head of that fluke covering the head of that hook. And you'll see roughly where that hook's gonna come out.
Just dive right through his back right there to where she's laying good and straight. I can just keep from getting trash all over that lure. That soft plastic, it likes to stick to it. Because if you get trash on that lure, you can hang it up. You trying hard to catch them and they sitting there laughing at you. Don't be afraid to swing that rod. You know, twitch, angle to the left over here. You get about halfway in or a few twitches, bring your rod this way and twitch. Make that, you want that minnow to dart. You want it to have a lot of action, but you don't want it to look like it's healthy or crazy.
Down in there, subscribe. I think it's backwards, ain't it? From what the TV, what I'm seeing, it's recorded backwards, something like that. So I think it's on this side over here. Ring it, subscribe, help me out. Then we can take a bunch of fishing trips if I can get some of that YouTube money. I doubt I'll get much YouTube money, but we're still gonna take some fishing trips.